What up, y'all? Welcome back. Just got back from the post office. Had to drop off some orders. Another busy weekend doing eBay, just flipping them things. Anyway, just want to talk about when I try to get my civil and firearm rights back. And here in Arizona, I think you could petition to get your civil and gun rights back. I think like 2 or 3 years after you're off parole. As long as there's no active cases or warrants, anything like that, you should be good to go. I think it also depends on your crime. If it's nonviolent, and maybe some other charges, I think you should be good. As long as you did good, the day you got off parole up until like 2 or 3 years, then you have, then it's possible for you to get your civil and gun rights restored. I wanted to do that to obviously have a better life and to just to feel good about myself. I wasn't trying to get called for jury duty. Every time they try to call me for jury duty, I just tell them, I'm a felon and this is not going to work out. Because I didn't want to go to jury duty. Like, who does, unless you hate your job and you kind of want to get away. And I am not going to be on anybody's paperwork, I'm not going to be like, yeah, that dude's guilty. Like, nah, dude, nah, not me. It's not cool, So, my dog just farted. Anyway, yeah, so I did that. After a couple years, I got my civil and gun rights restored. I did that. The whole process didn't take too long. The part that was a trip is I had to see the same judge that sentenced me to prison. And that was probably the hardest part of the whole process. I was scared, man. Like, your boy was scared. I had to see the judge that locked me up and threw away the key. At the time I saw her, it was like 2012, 2013. And the last time I saw her prior to the whole application to restore my rights and all that, the last time I saw her was 2013 when she sentenced me to prison. The last words that she said to me was, you leave me no right. I'm sorry, what'd she say? She said, you leave me no choice to sentence you to 2 years in the Arizona Department of Corrections. I looked at my mom and she just started crying, put her face down. And I hate seeing women cry, but especially my mom. And I hate being the cause of that. When I was in active addiction, that didn't bother me, The main priority was to get either money. That was the main priority. Get my money so I could get what I needed. Seeing her cry, seeing anybody cry didn't bother me. But when I was in Superior Court and I got sentenced to 2 years in the Arizona Department of Corrections, I knew I wasn't going to be home for a while. With the 85% and with the 85% that I had to serve and time served, I only had to do 12 months. And that was my first time in. And I'm hoping that's my last. I'm doing everything I can to not go back, not even the county, for any reason. every time I drive by the jail, like, I don't even look at it. I do sometimes, but it doesn't bother me, because I know I'm doing good. Now, every time there's a cop behind me, I'm stressing, bro. Like, that is the only time in my life I'm really, really stressing if there's a cop behind me. It's like a little bit of PTSD. I don't know why. I trip out. But back to the story. When I saw the judge for the second time, I was scared. I had... my anxiety was through the roof. I was clean at the time. And I was able to feel. And I felt that anxiety to see that judge. I knew I was good. I had no warrants, no extra cases, nothing. There was no reason for me to be scared, but I was. And one of the first things she said when I went to her courtroom, she's like, "Wow, you look good." And I was surprised she remembered me. I was really surprised she remembered me. Maybe she saw like my mug shot at the time or whatever, but she said, "You look good. I'm proud of you. Keep doing whatever you're doing." And she said, "Stay out of trouble." She says, "I have no problem with doing this for you," meaning restoring my civil and firearm rights. And once that got approved, like, I felt good. I felt happy. I felt really good with myself. And they're still restored. I have the option to buy a firearm. I haven't done that yet, but thinking about doing that. So I got to look into all of it, really. I mean, I really don't know what I have to do other than like an application. I'm not sure what paperwork I might need, but I have everything that I think I need. My absolute discharge, which shows your date of entry and date of when you got released from prison. So if you guys are in the process of doing this and you're from Arizona, go to corrections.az.gov and look for your just follow the website, follow the prompt, and you could get your absolute discharge, because you will need that for this process. And I had that with me because they gave it to me when they released me from prison. So it's a beautiful thing, man. Like, it's a beautiful thing. Life is good right now. I'm happy. So I just wanted to touch on that. Hopefully this helps somebody. If you guys have any questions, hit me in the comments. If you're liking these videos, just hook your boy up with a like. I appreciate you. Thanks for listening.